And on today's episode of Ignorance is My Middle Name.
Why is it that all the top runners are black and all the top swimmers are white? I receive a lot of interesting answers in the comments. Go check out the original video. Basically, what I've learned is that there are two main reasons. The first reason is economics, history, and culture. In general, black people around the world have more poverty, and so they don't have easy access to swimming pools. For example, in a country like Somalia, the country doesn't have enough money to build swimming pools, and even if they do, the people don't have enough money to pay to attend the swimming pool. So swimming is an expensive sport, whereas running is completely free.
Ignorance, they say, is bliss, and he really is basking, swimming even in the pool of ignorance that he could afford because he's not black and he's not broke. And he found the need to educate other people, pass this ignorance on. I mean, why be ignorant alone? Am I right? When you can educate other people and, get them onto your ignorant bandwagon. Black people are the poorest in the whole world. And that's why they don't swim, can't afford to swim, and don't have swimming pools. I don't know if to be laughing or feeling sorry for him, because you cannot be this ignorant. This kind of ignorance has to be a crime. You have to be locked up if you are this stupid. And then if you're following this kind of person, you are also a criminal. You have to be locked up. So one group of people, which is the black people, are the poorest in the whole world. I blame UNICEF for this. With those stupid adverts they come up with every year. First of all, before pools were invented, people were swimming. Sometimes people just make me wonder, when they open their mouth and then the rubbish that comes out, they just spew rubbish. Like, they'll just open their mouth, wow, for all the rubbish that you have, to come out. Everything he said, non-factual. He was sitting there holding the mic. He thought he was saying something. That's the crazy part. They always feel they are saying something that makes sense. Like, can you not hear yourself speak? A quick Google search will prove to him that there are black people from the continent that are part of the top rich people in the world. Yeah. Nobody have died because they went on Google. The fact that he came out and said running is free is absurd. Running is free, how? Why do you think the runners are practicing? Running from house to house? Running in the streets? He probably thinks that runners that come from Africa are running in the bushes with the lions and the monkeys. Yeah, because I know people think we run with the lions. I have never seen a lion in my life. With the same logic, could that be why we don't see Asians as part of the top runners? Because it's too expensive and they cannot afford to run. Because they don't have the money to build tracks for their runners to practice and run on. Since running is so cheap, they should be able to afford it. So then why are they not part of the top runners? Establishments are built. That's where runners, practice their run on tracks in stadiums and stuff. So how is running free? He actually said three things in those statements. Because if you are saying that we are too poor, that's why we cannot afford swimming pools, then you are saying we are not swimming, then you are saying we cannot swim, and that's why we are not part of the top swimmers. I don't want to generalize here and speak for the whole of Africa. I'm going to just, narrow this down to Nigeria. When it comes to swimming in Nigeria, yes, Nigerians can swim. I can swim, okay? I'm going to insert a clip here of me swimming in a pool. We have pools in Africa. Countries have pools. For crying out. People from other countries are so ignorant about Africa. But Africans are so knowledgeable about different places in the world. I thought you guys get the best education. You know how in other countries their government supports sports, they invest in sports, and then they carry their athletes and then support them and push them through, make sure they have everything they need for their different sporting activities, and if they're going to be going full time, their government supports them. But in Nigeria, the hoodlums we have, they don't rule like that. Yeah, because they are hoodlums. You notice how I didn't call them government? That's because they are not. They are hoodlums. When it comes to swimming, Nigerians swim. Am I saying all Nigerians can swim? No. But do we swim? Yes, we do. If I were to be so much in love with swimming and I say I want to go full time and pursue swimming as a career, that won't work in this country. Why? Because there is no support. I don't even think we have a swimming team. Apart from swimming, there are many other sports that we don't do. I think the encouragement that comes from football really maybe might even be from private organizations or whatever that's struggling to push the football stuff going on in Nigeria. But when it comes to the government, hoodlums, there is no support. No, they don't support nothing. If you check Nigerian players, a lot of them are playing for foreign teams. Because if they play for this country, they are going to die broke. is going to open their eye and choose a career path that is not going to be sustainable for their future, that they are not going to be able to feed their families with, that they are not going to be able to feed themselves with, even not to talk about families. If swimming is encouraged in Nigeria, yes, a lot of people are going to, take up that career and be professional swimmers. But then people will have the idea of, oh, I can be a swimmer. But people are not thinking swimming. I never thought swimming in my life, because that's not, in Nigeria, that's not like a career choice or career opportunity. So it's not an option. The hoodlums in Nigeria are not encouraging the sport. They are not building pools where prospective professional swimmers can come practice their swimming. They are not putting things together to push them into bigger platforms where they can, participate in stuff. The sport is not even as popular in Nigeria. Nobody is thinking swimming. When, like, if I think sports, I'm not thinking swimming. I'm taking football and basketball. It's like studying zoology, for example. Now, hunger go beat you. So are you going to say we don't have zoologists in Nigeria because, we are broke? No, we don't have that much zoologists in Nigeria because not many people are studying zoology. People are picking career choices that are going to be useful to them. If you're a Nigerian and you want to be a professional swimmer, you're going to have to move out of the country and then go start your swimming career, pursuing your swimming dreams elsewhere. If they're encouraging the sport, of course you're going to see Black people from Nigeria that participating in swimming. People choose their career paths most of the times, I would say, based off of what they see available in their environment, in their societies. If a particular career is not available or encouraged, they are not going to be choosing that because they don't even see it to begin with. So it's not a matter of we don't have swimming pools, because we freakishly have swimming pools. It's very ironic how people see Africa and Africans, how they see us as the poorest on the globe. The issue is when you come to Africa, for example, let me narrow this down to Nigeria. If you come to Nigeria, fine, Nigeria does not look anything close to what America looks like, or what China looks like, or Japan, or South Korea, or any one of all those, big powerhouses. It doesn't look like that. But the people in Nigeria are so powerful that somehow they thrive and they do so fine without their government or whatever madness is going on in the country. No other country in the world can do as fine as we do if we swap places. Nigeria, for example, the thousands upon thousands of students we have in the country all pay their school fees in full. There is nothing like student loans. People own houses that they built. We are not poor.
There are children in Africa without homes.
I'm not sure whether that is supposed to be funny, but I'm just here to say that it is a wrong narrative. Africans have homes. As a matter of fact, we have homes where we don't have to pay rent or mortgage to anyone. Majority of Africans who live in rented houses are doing so because of work or luxury. Because majority of Africans have homes, free homes back in the villages where they can just go and live and nobody will ask you for rent or mortgage or anything. So I know you guys use this as a joke, but it is an inaccurate joke. Stop. It's not true.
Africa has been so wrongly stereotyped, it's insane. I remember when I first heard about unemployment check, I'm like, they give you people money when you don't have a job? And then I hear about welfare, I'm like, they give people welfare money, and then somehow we are the ones that are tagged as the, most broke. Nobody's doing anything for anybody here. Nigeria is not the best place in the world. When it comes to the status of the Nigerian economy, we are not rubbing shoulders as a country with those top people. But trust me, Nigerians would rub shoulders with people from those top countries in the world. Nigeria is probably one of the only places in the world where people can survive without their government. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.